Hi friends, welcome to WebChamp. In this video, I'm going to discuss view in SQL. So let's understand first what is a view. Okay, so view is simply like a table. It is not a different from table. Okay, so view is, so we can say that view is a table, but it is not actually a table also. We can say it is a virtual table. Okay, virtual table. View is a virtual table which is based on the result set of SQL statement. So this is how we can define the views. Okay, and it is very similar to the table in SQL, but okay, but fields in the view in the view are maybe from single or multiple table. So this is how we can define the definition of view. We can create a view easily. We can change the view statement and we can drop the view. Let's see how we can create a view. So to create a view, you have to start with command called create view, and you have to give the name, whatever the name. I will say view cell, okay, as, and you have to simply pass the data. I mean, data means you have to simply write a SQL command as we were earlier doing. Okay, and if I write like this will create a view called view cells. And if I refresh here, you can see that there is a view created which gives me a data from cell table. So now how to use the view to fetch the data? As I said, it is a virtual table, and how we can fetch the data from table, the same way you have to fetch the data from view also. Yes. So this is what a way of creating a view. And we may have a details, or we may have a fields coming from different table, but when we create a view, it's like a single table. It's like a single table. That is what a virtual table. Okay, then how to replace a view? Suppose I would like to change this view. Somehow I would like to change this view. So I can say, or I can write like this. Okay, create or replace view and view cell as, and again here you can write a statement. Suppose I would like to fetch only one record. I'm going to change. It will not create a new view. Instead, it will replace. Why? Because the view is already exist. If it is already exist, it will replace. If it is not exist, it will create. And I will say from cell. Now, in this case, I have only a one column from cell table. And now my view is replaced. Okay, and if I try to fetch the record from the same view, you will see only one column there, right? This is how we can replace the view. As I said, we can have a fields means columns. Okay, we can have a columns coming from same table, or we can have a columns coming from another table also. So suppose I have a query which gives me columns from multiple tables. That is also uh, that can be used in views. Okay, and I will say create view. I will say employee. Okay, I'm not going to write the entire query here. Employee. Okay, employee. Create view employee as, and here I'm going to write a statement. So I will copy that statement from somewhere else, and suppose I have a this much of statement, right? And if I go here, if I paste it here, and if I try to create a view, yes, it will create a view. Okay, sales dot employee. Okay, so we are trying to create a view on sales table that don't have these details tables, whatever the table I'm using. So we can change our database, and suppose if I change this to test, yes, it is going to work for me, right? And if I refresh here, you can see that we don't have any view in my table. We don't have any view in my table. So now if I execute this, it will create a table. And here we can see that my records are, my fields are coming from either employee table, departments table, okay, then location table, countries table, region table, all 3, 4, 5 tables are included in this query to create a view. But whenever I have to fetch the record, okay, I will say simply select or from, and I can simply say employee. Okay, I can simply say employee. Okay, so it is like, right, view is like a single table when, even though the records or fields of views are coming from a different tables, but still the user will feel that it is coming from a single table. This is how a view works. Okay, whenever you have to give the data for the temporary purpose, okay, if you don't want to disclose, or if you don't want to give all your table details, database table details to someone, you can create a view and you can give the view details, okay, so that your database information will be safe. So this is how view help us. And once you are done with your work, you can simply say drop view, and if I say employee, okay, whatever the view name will be there, you can drop that. And simply if I say refresh now, this statement will not be useful, because it will say that employee table doesn't exist since we have dropped the view. This is how view works in SQL. Okay, view is nothing but a simply virtual table. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a nice day. Do not forget to subscribe to web channel.